Share the link here. Okay, so hopefully we are back. Uh, oh Lord, yeah, you YouTube was upset about this one. I wonder if they'll let me use the sound. I mean, but this is educational purposes. She's given political information. I report on the news and politics. That's literally what I'm categorized under. So I don't understand why y'all doing all of this. Well, I take that back. Absolutely, I do. But that's you hating. Don't be a hater, you two. Oh Lord! So please, as you're coming back in, please hit the like and share button, family. Um, because clearly YouTube is some haters, and they pay so much attention to these smaller platforms, which some people would be like, well, why are they putting so much attention on such a small platform? I mean, I'm consistently getting dings. This is the second time I've had a broadcast interrupted. But, hey, man, it is what it is. They don't like the truth. So it is. Definitely is. Comes with the territory. Now, let me see what I can do. Maybe let me see if they'll just let me use the sound. If that's the case, I'll do it. But I only need the sound bite anyway. I've got what I need. I already got what I need, so they didn't like that. But here's the one big kicker about this. Like you have a whole situation. RT3 Fitness, welcome, welcome. You have a whole situation here where they already know what it is. They know what time it is, and they are talking about Build Back Better. I don't understand why it's such a hassle for me to play a little piece of Colbert. Doesn't he do political commentating too? I get the whole dinging me on the on something clause. And then they hit Queen Amadaya for I don't know if y'all saw last week's Saturday Night Live. They had they were doing they were doing they were doing Candace Owens, and Candace Owens got upset that they were making fun of her. Yeah, you're not a representation of our people at all, Candace Owens. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there we are. Go back in here. Oh, boy, I tell you, YouTube, you something else. You is something else. Let me see if I can get this up here. Let me fix this. Let me see if I can pin this to the chat. So yes, please like and share for those who give some time for the people to come in. Looks like y'all are finding this okay. Let me pin this in that message. Okay, got that. Now let me send this out. Go ahead and tweet this real quick. So I'll put this on Twitter. Okay, so there's the new joint. All right. Oh Lord. Okay. So there we go. Lord. But anyway, I think the most of what I wanted to make sure you're seeing out of that is this. She is telling you you don't negotiate after, you don't give everybody something. So you don't give your vote away for free. Simple as that. You don't give your vote away for free. And then expect to get something that they don't even care about. Hence, we're going to let's just vote for Joe Biden anyway, because see, man, he understands black people is his base. Oh, he understands that. And he understands he ain't going to do nothing just for black people like Kamala says, just like Kamala says. And then at the end of the day, well, how about some catfish nuggets? Like, no, no, that's not what we want. And then she be like, hey,
let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Well, then we going to be like Jeremiah Wright.
First was the controversial Reverend Jeremiah Wright.
I say America, America's mother, America's daddy, America can eat a dick, America can lick the balls.
Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Oh, Lord. So, a real quick revisit. This is part 2 of my first live because they just disrupted my stream because I was playing a video of Joy Reid on the Colbert Show. And she was on there last night talking about the policies in Joe Manchin. So the reason why I use her and for the educational purpose of this broadcast is she is telling you that if you want to get something for your vote or for we're talking politics, so this is a policy situation. So if you want to get your policy put through, then you negotiate before you give them everything. Maybe that's why they cut me off. What y'all think? Oh, they didn't like that part. I was like, ooh, wait a minute. I caught that. Let me save that real quick. All right. Before she realized the stupid shit that she just said. Because, family, I don't know how much longer this one's going to be on the internet. So if you get a chance to go see this video, boy, you better download that mug because they're going to try to get rid of that because we can always play this back. But Joy, matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to edit that clip up. We're going to just put that up there online and just let her speak for herself. I guess I can edit out the Colbert joint. So, yeah, I think we'll go that route. How about that? Then we'll just let her talk for herself. And this is her little sound clip. And we can just always revisit these little 8 seconds of verbiage that she said, I think the biggest problem was and what she classified as a strategic mistake. You know what I'm saying? A strategic mistake. That is an absolutely legitimate description of that. I can't deny. Oh, Lord. Let me get that because I can't do that. So here, put that back up there. Don't you show that. So just for the sake of, you hear something here.
He does not care about the child tax credit.
He doesn't care. No, he does not.
In his Maserati. He doesn't care. So I think that was an administration mistake. They shouldn't have.
See, okay. So I could just do that in clips. How about that? So again, she is clarifying and classifying an administrative mistake. Black Bidensexuals, especially the ones from Facebook. Where y'all at? Instagram? Where y'all at? Twitter? So you need to see that video again. Oh, yeah, we gonna clip it. We definitely gonna clip that because this one ain't going away, Joy. Yeah, you said this. An administrative, but yeah, we're gonna revisit this. Somebody got angry tonight. Somebody got angry tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Cut him off. All I'm doing is just playing you what she said. She said this. Now, I'm sure they're going to try to say, well, this is copyright strike. Hell yeah, that's cool. Sure.
By giving him everything he wants and then begging him to help you with the things he doesn't care about, I think that was a strategic mistake.
Well, and, you know, now that I'm not playing the video, ladies and gentlemen, that's Joy Reid. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, wow. So hopefully y'all in here. Are y'all in here now? Is everybody back? Dominique Devereaux, are you back in here? Ha, CBS got me, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. This video contains content from CBS CID, who has blocked it on copyright grounds. Really? Huh. Wow. Well, how about that? How about that? Thank you, Dominique Devereaux. Thank you for sending that. And yeah, conscious. Yes, indeed. Boy, these people something else, ain't they? These people something else, ain't they? Oh boy. But I mean, again, let's look at it this way. Look at all of our leaders and all of our greats and all that. I mean, we have people over here still trying to find ways to besmirch Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. She's been dead since 2016. You still find ways to shit on her. It's like every time we got something, it's something that we're saying. Always got to be some funny style mess that go along with it, right? Something that I heard the young brother saying in the space earlier. Man, they be going on some long spaces. Them cats did one that was like, it was in the daytime. I did my live show. I went for over 3 hours. They were still going when I got off. I woke up in the middle of the night. These Negroes are still going. I said, "Oh my Lord, y'all some power troopers over here." So yeah, them young brothers over there doing that space on the Spaces thing on Twitter. Yeah, man, them cats is them cats is coming. Oh yeah, I see that. But I'll leave the little Russian bot for now, because at this point I'm used to it. Now if they start what I don't like is some words trigger. So then it's like, then a whole bunch of like porn spam just enters into the chat out of nowhere. We definitely need our own platform, Pacing T. I completely agree. Because we go through these type of things when we're dealing and dealing out the truth. And also, this is really very educational, because here is a person who is so politically trusted. And she just told you, you don't negotiate giving the person everything they want without first getting what you need. So therefore, us as Black voters need to stick with no tangibles, no vote. And right now, just worry about getting us the Dr. Martin Luther King Reparations Act passed. And then maybe we can discuss some things. But until then, there's not really many things for us to talk about. And I will be doing another broadcast on, and that broadcast I'm going to just do strictly on the Dr. Martin Luther King Reparations Act piece. And just, again, we'll We're going to dig in on that. I might want to do a space on that. Just to I want to see what response it's getting in the land of the undead. You know what I'm saying? See how they can wrap their minds around it. Because I want to see how white folks look at that. They be like, wait a minute now. And then, the tethers. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is divisive, Negro. And I mean, it's so bad that you got people coming up in these spaces. Like I told y'all before, you actually had a person on Twitter that confused me with Tariq Nasheed. Where's that museum at, nigga? Why don't you give that money back you grifted? Hey, y'all, check this out. This cat can't even understand I ain't Tariq Nasheed. I guess we all do really look alike to some of you. But I thought you were supposed to be black. Whoops. Oh, they do not plan on giving melanated people nothing. Oh, no. We don't want pandering. We see those reparations. We need those reparations. Absolutely. Hashtag cut the check. Yes, or yellow cat. Absolutely. They most definitely confused me for you said what's the difference in between Twitter Spaces and Clubhouse? I really couldn't tell you. Not much. More of us there. He confused. I don't know if it was man or woman, but yeah, they absolutely confused me with Tariq Nasheed. And so then when I put it out there, then they blocked me after that because they were looking so ignorant. See, it's just I want to come in this space and create dissension, and that's one thing because we're having real black blickety black conversations. And they're seeing like, man, when they get into these spaces and they hear all that energy, man, that's all that hate just they just start vomiting hatred. And then, let's go to the norm. Oh, you guys are all in Tariq Nasheed's nuts. Because we're talking about reparations? You know how dumb that is. If we all go back to the killing fields of chattel slavery in America, how is it that only one person has figured something out that was already supposed to have been implicated years ago? It's like these people come over here and it's like, you know what? Shut your mouth. Because you shouldn't be talking. And truth be told, for me, I ain't finna ask no immigrant nothing about what his opinion is about what goes on over here in America on our business. Shut your punk ass up. You ran from where you came from. Think you can speak over here, nigga? No. Shut up. And besides, you want to be up under them anyway. No. You want to be conveniently black. And I got people that are absolutely foundational black Americans that are just as much as a sucker-ass coon that'll sit up there and be like, man, you act like other black people can't have alternative opinions. And if they don't have real opinion, then they are cool. Nigga, I know you since we was kids. Your bitch ass is a coon. Man. Yeah, I guess it's about time for you to start popping back out to woodwork, ain't it? But I mean, now it's platform time, so you got to own it. Man, I'm telling you, stick your neck out there woodwork this time around, caping for them demons and devils that you love so much. Everybody in the sexual that ever hopped on any post, you will be exposed for that shit that when you come on my page, doing that, man, I'm telling you, you better sit up here and bite your cheek as tough you can this year. Because it ain't going to happen the same, man. I'm throwing everybody under the bus. You want to be a coon under them, you can have it. But you ain't finna stop our reparations no more. Well, they ain't never going to give it nothing. Listen to what these fools just said about this other bill that they know ain't finna get passed. It's important that we press the issue and make a precedent and set a precedent by having it on the floor. So even if it gets voted down, you have made an impact by saying this got there. Although these cowardly coons called the Congressional Black Do Nothing Caucus have not took anything there other than the George Floyd Policing Act, who knows what the hell that was even in there, because the actual supposed black plan for Black America, the Lift Every Voice plan that has never been mentioned since the inauguration. And Joy Reid doesn't seem to know that one, though, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. But because she fully is aware of how you negotiate. So if you didn't know what I just taught you, I'm sure all of you well-educated people in this chat understanding how immigrant tether coons work. She is anti-foundational Black American interests. She's pro-Democrat. So let me break that one, pull the layer back off of that onion. I'll make it real simple. Joy Reid is pro-white. So next time your family member come up there, slap them in their mouth. Joy Reid, shut up. Don't you know she worked for them? She talked for them. Shut your ass up coming over here with that. But Joy Reid said, quiet. We need to take some shit back there today. I mean, treat people like children. How we was done over there, run up in a grown folks conversation. Real quick. Y'all want to act up in the store? You need to treat them like bad kids in the store. Come here. When it turns out to I start treating folks like bad kids in the store, man. Good grief. Because these people is crazy, man. Yes, Joy Reid equals white. Man. Straight up. Because, I mean, you can't sit up here and then, as much as we have heard all the sound, and she's screaming on people, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got such a big platform. But then when you got down in front of that white man talking common sense, the bullshit had to go out the window. Then she started talking very plain and clear and strategic. I guess she's been so used to talking and kind and simple-minded Negroes so long, she forgot that she was up here with this white man. It's a whole different audience, lady. So I don't know how long it's going to be before people actually catch on to what the hell she just told you, but obviously CBS knows now that I know. So, yeah, be clear. Joy Reid, let the cat out of the bag. Matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out, where do I have this interview? Did I get this on Twitter? This might actually be on my Twitter. Let me see. Let's see if I put this on my Twitter. Oh, I gotta play this other thing before I go. This boy, I love my Oakland Negroes. I love my Bay Area Negroes. They right down the road, boy. You know I mess with y'all. And so, people always be wondering about how things out here. It's like, y'all always talking like the West Coast is the West Coast, because West Coast people is different, baby. Like I'm telling you, we hail from, the people who had to leave the South. Why they had to leave the South? Because they wasn't playing by the South's rules of bow your head and don't bother nobody. They won't bother you. We don't subscribe to that out here. And no, we very indiscriminate, because you know what? We equal rights. So, you jump off the porch. You jump off the porch at your own risk. So with that being said, this little break is brought to you by Mind Your Business, the wonderful product that will always make sure that you stay safe. If you are in a space and it is crowded, you can always open and pop the top of a can of Mind Your Business to never have any issues. It is the safest place you can be. It is the safest product that you can consume. Once again, family, you can also get a helping heap of Mind Your Business.
Back to Oakland, right? Let me tell your dusty, dirty, dingy, mannequin built ass something. You don't tell me where the fuck to go. When you leave your house, you old stanky ass lady, you are in the world. So you don't tell me to go back to Oakland. You take your grateful pussy ass to Oakland. Get your funky ass ass to Oakland.
He said she got a whole COVID-19 fit on.
You the reason why this shit is here. You got hella senior citizen spit on your motherfucking sweater telling somebody to go to Oakland. Huh?
Talking for a minute.
Huh?
Can you control your mouth for
You
1
need to
minute?
control your ass because it stink. You need to go get in the wheelchair. Get your old funky ass about here telling somebody to go back to Oakland. You're an okay, you act like you're 80-something years old and your age don't matter. It seems like you're racist because you see me riding by and you tell a black person to go back to Oakland. So it's black people in Oakland, right? Ain't no black people in Alameda?
There's more white people who live in
All right,
Oakland
okay, well
than
get your
black
dusty, wrinkled bag, trash face having ass up out of here then. Don't tell no black person to go back to Oakland. You can't tell me where to go, all right? I'm fucking grown.
Yeah, I had to eat me something real quick. Oh, man. Yes. Today's broadcast has been sponsored by Mind Your Business. Yeah, she thought that was going to work out for her. Because, see, out here, we are well aware of what's coming our way. We feel the energy. We can see it. We already know. So you respond accordingly. Oh, man. This clip never gets old. So this is from this is actually about 2 years old. So the brother from Oakland, this is right around the same time as there was the LGBT brother from Seattle. Man, this woman was fooling with him. He pulled out his phone and roasted this chick. Oh, man, because what was he doing? I believe he was working. It was like a carrier or something. They up there just fooling with this man. He's like, okay, Karen, here, I actually have packages. What's wrong with you? And she's like, but I don't know you. The logic. Oh, family, let me tell you something. Okay, so I don't know whatever made me and my wife ever consider getting part of, well, I do know. Because, people always say, get involved with your community, blah, blah, bliggity, blah. So I guess the neighborhood association figured that they would integrate, some of the more black folks in their neighborhood, to which they've gentrified. Well, now I no longer live in that neighborhood, but I still get the emails for some reason. I'm sorry, I ain't built for no neighborhood association shit. These people so damn nosy it ain't funny. So I get an email of a suspicious car. It's a Honda. And they actually took a whole picture of this car. So not only are they putting in the email that, yes, we have a suspicious car in our neighborhood, they actually went up to the car and took the picture and then put the picture in the email. Busy bodies. Yeah, I can't do no neighborhood association business. These people sold. And then the code. One thing I will say, their good old code speak, or their little racial code speak. Fake ass liberal. Because remember, I'm from Portland. So, I mean, you have, this is like, oh, it's liberal and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, whatever. It ain't all that liberal when you get down to the brass tacks of it. No, it's very white. So liberal, we ain't ever had a non-white mayor. See, I ain't saying first black. Let's just have the first non-white. Now, if you start terming, phrasing things like that, just like this capsized boat with these illegal immigrants off the coast of Florida. Now, what you're seeing here, how they're presenting this as an overturned migrant boat. No, those are illegals. No, they're not migrants. They're illegals because you can't migrate here. You are illegal. Did we bring you here? No. But remember I told you, all them people cycling through Guatemala and then coming up through Mexico. And I showed you the people down there waiting for their turn in Guatemala. Like, we're going to come and we're going to aggressively attack the border. You have a whole border crisis here with these people to whom Joe Biden promised open borders to, by the way. We allowed our family members to take their little asses up there and vote us down the river. I'm telling you, it's time to be more kind of maybe firmly aggressive in information sharing. Because you know how I'm sure all y'all got them family members that send you all that stupid chain mail bullshit in your emails. Hit amen. Type amen if you send this to 10 other people that you want this, and ain't nobody ever told you this chain mail is actually like something you probably wouldn't want to even get yourself involved in. But, you know, or either people be doing things as part of other people's cultures and be like, well, it's spiritual. Yeah, it ain't for you. You could toe off playing around here the wrong way. But I just can't help but go back to this whole Joy Reid joint. So I hope y'all got a chance to understand what I was really putting down. CBS was hating. And so the man was out here hating tonight. So I had to restart this broadcast, but that's okay. Because, you know, this is very, very important to understand that these people who just because they have black skin, you better listen to what they say. And when their tongue is only speaking about white power structure remaining the order of the day, because she's talking this, our democracy talk, our democracy, who is ours? What democracy have ours experienced? We just got this brother right now. I played you this video. Should that brother ever even been charged? He's long gone. These people go find him, chase him down, corner him on the side of the road, just like Ahmaud Arbery. So put this in perspective, family. Ahmaud Arbery could very well be the one sitting in prison right now based off of even the same video contents. Only thing that would have had to be different is had he actually successfully wrestled the gun away from Travis McMichael and shot him. Guarantee he would be in prison right now. Guarantee it. So what we saw the whole chase down, and when we seen them successfully murder him on camera, now you have to get punished because, but we can just let the jury do it. This man right here is in the same scenario. It just didn't have the same outcome. Now all of a sudden he's a cold-hearted killer. Ain't never killed nobody a day in his life, but now he's a cold-hearted killer. This big, angry Negro. Oh, he's so Man, you could be 4'8", 120 pounds. This angry Negro, this huge monster. Oh my God, he's such a terror. Man, shit, you could be a midget. If they want to make you the worst thing, then you will be the worst thing. Terrible. He's like the next Hannibal Lecter. You are dealing with a system of absolute liars. And then you got her to go on Colbert. When she got in front of the white man, all of a sudden the truth came out. Funny how that happens. But people will tell me, hey, you're racist. You sound kind of racist. I asked this white woman who was using the New Black Media hashtag, what message did she have to convey to black people? Her response to me was, hey, you're starting to sound a little racist. New Black Media, and you're using that hashtag not to speak to black people as a white woman? What's your interest over here? This is a black first space. Oh, you kind of sounded racist. No, I just identified what you were going ahead and stepping on toes of. Little bitch. Again, we cut different from here. Oh my Lord. It's up here using the new. I told y'all about the reparations people who was over here trying to talk about reparations for immigrants. If you don't get your punk ass out of here, what the hell reparations got to do with an illegal immigrant? No, well, they had people in cages. You trying to get stomped. You cut it out. Do not use our words. Reparations is only about the descent, and not to mention the woman who was doing it. You will always find one of these Democratic agent people. These people work for the damn government, or they work for the DNC, i.e. Hillary Clinton. So you have to know all the moves. And if you see some black woman running up, taking a mic from a white man, Hillary Clinton production right in front of your face, because they also pump this like big. Well, the same thing like the Patrice Cullors did to Bernie Sanders. So they went up there and ran up there. No Secret Service bum rush these broads off the stage. They're able to just go up there. Listen, we're going to do it. And then the very next thing you do, we're going to tear down the black nuclear family. Wait, what now? Wait, what'd you say? I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, so your first agenda is to tie our plight with the plight of all of these other groups? So we don't want liberation for black people without the liberation. That's what should have happened then. We need to get back to this. Everybody who's off code like that, man, no. Nope. Man, I mean, damn, man. It's amazing to me how these, and again, Joy Reid ain't from here. Like, she's an immigrant. She what, Anchor Baby? So, and people are like, oh, that's so wrong. You better get out of here. I'm from a port city. If you want to act like Anchor Babies don't exist, you can miss me. We got something here called the Roast Festival. And every year in June, the week of my birthday, we have all these ships come and all these prostitutes from everywhere come here. And all these other females trying to get a sailor baby. So yes, it's very much a thing. Anchor babies are very much that. Hey, Soulja Boy, what do you think? She got a whole American over there. And then Korea finesse. Korea really finesse. I mean, and there ain't nobody, no Korean should ever have anything to say to black Americans at all. You got you a whole deal to manage a hair care industry that solely only deals with us. How does that even make sense? Get you a little black hair care business, and the government has given them protections to even have a monopoly to shut you out. So they can come over here and discriminate against your businesses while still selling you your head. Damn these people. We don't owe nobody nothing. And I'm tired of people trying to tell us we do. And listen, you guys are so hurtful. Kiss our ass. I'll tell you what, you don't like it, go back to where you came from. I'm going to tell you like the old white dudes used to say, you don't like America? Well, then you can get it. Because whether you like it or not, foundational black, remember the third part of that, American. So you can Watusi your monkey ass wherever the hell you came from. Tell us nothing about who we are. Punk ass cowards we're fleeing from dirt and roach, rat infested places. We have rodents, rats, and everything. Guess what? Turn that into something here. And let's keep it even more thorough. Ain't none of you ever knew about America until black folks, foundational black Americans, built it. So that means your whole idea of success comes from our backs. You can miss me with every damn thing. And that goes for the white immigrants too. Hey, immigration, damn all of you. Because every last one of your sorry ass grandfather came over here, broken, destitute, held up and given nothing but free tangibles from our government to make sure that we didn't get nothing. So your little dirtbag ass can sit up here, hop up in our spaces now, telling us about, hey, you guys just need to work hard. Shut up. That's why I don't get a lot of white trolls. I don't get a lot of white trolls at all. Because I know exactly what this is. I'll be damned if you come in my space talking that shit to me. Well, I just want to debate. And if anything, y'all have seen me shut white folks down right in front of y'all. And man, because I know a devil. I'm from University of White Supremacy. I could break it down to a T. And unfortunately, I know how the tethers have been taught. So when I hear tether talk, it's like, damn, I know I hear a white person talking. Everybody else can't be convinced to what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing because they're so enamored. But she's black. Yeah, that complexion. But so is the little girl that, hey, I don't like black dudes, only white dicks. I don't date Chinese. I don't date this. I don't date that. And when your mama come calling, hitting up Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, or Tariq to do a story after this white man done murked you. So before anybody can say I'm angry and y'all mean and this and no, I'm gonna tell you now, and I'm just gonna put it on the prophetic end right now, so you can't say I'm heartless down the road. Hold your nuts. You got that woman up there spitting in our faces every day, and then you got a whole entity of black women, black feminists, that like to come out here talking about an industry that no black man controls, but the black man is responsible for the image of black women on TV. I don't even understand it a lot. But that's why I wanted to play you that demon babble. So, they're using life in this. These black feminists are trained by these loons. So that is the root of it. It's absolute chaos. So you don't have a positive solution. Ask one of them. Ask them if they can ever give you a positive solution to where no group has to just die off. Did you catch that? That feminism and black feminism especially is built steeped in black death. So black women calling themselves a black feminist, you look crazy. You can't be a revolutionary if the basis of everything you did was based off of someone who hates you. I mean, if these people have shown you what it is, You could go look at old Margaret Sanger videos. You can hear her speak for herself. I played her here. Gloria Steinem was a CIA agent built to disrupt your community. So you have eugenics and then feminism working hand in hand. These are your enemies. And you're telling yourself you're winning with their philosophy. That's like these dum-dums that like the Floyd family. What is it? Feloniously stupid Floyd. Because I'm tired of him. They keep putting cameras in this dumb nigga's face, and he always comes out with some coon shit out of his mouth. So here we go again. Well, I ain't saying abolish the police. Police are based off of slave catchers. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell me, you ain't gonna tell me I need to keep that. Okay, let's go further. These people are to protect property. Well, what is an American citizen considered to be? Free. And what do property citizens do? Well, I guess we vote almost as much as real Americans. If people can't see the reason of why we circling the wagons and drawing the lines in the sand, it should be pretty damn clear. But if anybody out there that's too slow to even understand that, well, damn, I guess you just have to be left behind. Joy Reid can tell you the truth when she's in front of white folks. Why doesn't she tell you how to be strategically political when it's with black folks? Oh, man, the strategies for black people just ain't there out of Joy Reid. Her only thing is, hey, we got to look to them. They have our answers. So she always wants us to make sure that we go back to the, it sounds just like the dude I heard on the space today. Oh man, because we got to do this, and we're going to get the immigrants. Now immigrants going to come up working for us, and they're going to be down on our program, and then we're going to teach the immigrants this, and then what we're going to do is then we're going to take the immigrants and us, and we're going to be together, and then we're going to learn how to deal with the mountain and with the white man, and then, you know. Wait a minute. We over here talking about building for us, and the two things that you did was immediately looked outside of your community. So right now you have program, let me go get an immigrant. Second, let me go to the white man. Well, nigga, you better start over there, partner, because what you doing here? I mean, it's literally a black first space. The question is, what is anyone doing for black Americans? And everybody's coming over here like, well, what you mean, you niggas? You should be doing everything for us, you niggas. We created all of this. We created rap in Jamaica. Bumbaglad. It's like you got old black and white pictures of Bob Marley and the Quartet group. But they over here telling you that hip hop started. Bob Marley in a knockoff group based off the Jubileers, but somehow the Go Down Moses people came after the dude who was inspired by him. Well, I tell you guys, it's some kind of stupid. And the fact that you guys sit up there and bald-faced lie like that and keep pushing it, I'm sorry, man. We ain't built like y'all. And you man, so if they got to come around y'all niggas up, nigga, we calling ice on you. Get out of here, man. I'm an American. What you? For real. You need to get that ICE number handy. You know, I see a bunch of immigrants over here. I don't know if they're illegal. Hey, I see a lot of immigrants over here. They don't look like they belong here. You know, they look like criminals. You know, I can't believe we actually have black folks hopping in our spaces. We talking nothing about anybody else's problems ever on our platforms. Do you really have, it's okay with Trump being racist and calling other places shithole countries? Are you from there? Well, no, but that ain't right. So, what that got to do with us? But that's not right. Yeah, so what about reparations? Well, we ain't never gonna have no pro-black president. But I really think that Biden's policies overall will just benefit all Americans. Boy, y'all lucky we ain't in the Bible days. Y'all lucky we ain't in the Bible days. I'll stone you niggas. Line them up and make them an example for the rest. Everybody, gather your stones. Ooh-wee. Y'all ever seen that that old Bible movie, the old Moses movie where they stone and the chick to death because they committed adultery? Well, they used to have you out there stretched out, boy, the whole fucking town. Until you gone. That's a horrible way to go, but it makes a point. Keep your nose clean and keep your ding-a-ling out of another man's house. Seems like a recipe for peace to me. But I mean, like I said, we got these nuts out here that need to be verbally and mentally annihilated because their philosophy has been nothing but a detriment to our community for the longest, and we have to rid ourselves of these plagues. And when these people pop up in these spaces, we need to be verbally like either they prove what they can say. And like I said, I'm liking how them young brothers is running that space because you have to come with a point. And they will cut your ass over. And then there was one African who he calls in there, right? Well, so you are cutting every. See, one thing that is happening that you're not letting everyone speak. And so when everybody calls in, you always want to, just because they don't agree with you, you want to cut them off. And so now, mind you, he's talking. They haven't cut him off yet. This man went on for about 2 to 3 minutes because you never let anyone speak and finish their thought. Okay, give us what you got. Okay, well, first off, you have to let everybody speak and get their point across. And because, and I am in this field, and so the question is, let me get here. So AT&T, right? You know AT&T. AT&T is a big communications. You know, AT&T. AT&T uses T-Mobile signal, nigga. So the reason why you got 5G over there is because of America's infrastructure. But he hopped on there, yes, AT&T. And so, yes, we help you by way of, we are doctors and we are workers over here. And we have all of these business, all of these major Fortune 500 companies. They all are ran and created by immigrants. Oh, that ain't true. And then so basically he's trying to come in here and tell us that we benefit from immigration. Well, and so like the coonage of this statement is just so deep. So we benefit by immigrants because white people benefit, and their businesses are the businesses that we're worker bees for. I'm telling you, these people absolutely dread the idea of white power structures going away. That's why they're hopping in these spaces. You see, all of you, and then all you want to do is insult. All you want to do is insult Africans. And we were just saying, okay, so one person asked, hey, brother, what are the master teachers over there? Who are your master teachers that teach about our history over here and our struggles over here? Who's the ones that game you up on that? Well, see, that's that is a different type of thing. See, we don't really talk about it, and we don't. The reason why y'all don't steal on that is because you are completely colonized and defeated. So it's just the way things are supposed to go for you. We ain't cut from the same cloth. We are different. And we gonna remain different because we could never find ourselves being that. You have a whole damn continent up there full of melanin that you letting everybody else run. Don't talk to us when we in the minority, still making it happen. Good grief. Even more clear, when the Africans was doing their little, and then the white girl came out there talking stupid, hey, what's wrong with you? It was foundational Black Americans came to your defense. They had that white girl up there. I'm so sorry, this hate. We just both have to do better, dude. No, you were the racist bitch. Eat it. Ain't nobody else being racist. They checked you because of your racism. And they got at her, too. I mean, they got at her. And deservingly so. I mean, every time when I seen that, I was like, well, that clearly is like some African tribe. I've seen that before. Like, they got different places, got different dances. I mean, and it's not just Africans, Germans, Swedes, the Chinese, all of these different ethnic groups have different kind of tribal dances. But so when they got some black folks, hey, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Okay, so always, and every time when it's black stuff, like we not built to just lay down for that, and they are. They just used to it. Like, why are you complaining? Racism was so hard, was so long ago. And so the one, the bottom line of that whole thing for the times that I was checking in and out, all I could hear from anybody, and I heard him say, we've been on here for a few hours and not one person is called up to even try to attempt to answer the question. Now, so when we have thorough answers and give thorough reasoning for why we feel the way we do, all we get is, oh, you niggas are all on Tariq Nasheed's nuts. If I get reparations, okay, say that so. What changes about my claim for reparations? Okay, I got my claim for reparations. I got the idea from Tariq Nasheed. Okay, cool. Now what? Does that make my claim any less valid? Hear the stupid talk people want to get on? That's the best you could do? Oh, you guys are talking murder. Oh, and then the shaming tactics. Oh, why aren't you compassionate, Negroes? Martin Luther King would be rolling over in his grave. That womanizer. See how they do that? They sit up there and they'll praise him and use him as a guilt factor, and then they'll turn around on his birthday and still spit in his face. But you Negroes, you should be more like Dr. King. Oh, like the one who said, don't let nobody take your manhood and be proud and black. I'm black and I'm beautiful. You mean like that? Or the fact that the American gave millions away in free subsidies to white peasants from Europe? What those? Yeah, absolutely. Martin Luther King, man. Most definitely. Oh, we coming to get our check. Absolutely. That Martin Luther King. I have a dream of reparations. Don't you? Oh, no, it was about a white. Oh, well, we can't be hand in hand until I got my paper. You said I'm always angry. Well, oppression maketh the wise man mad. And man, this is bizarre land. It's the valley of the shadow of death. Also at the end of the very first Planet of the Apes, the plaque, when he escapes and he realized that they blew it up. The little sign say, beware of the beast man, for he is the harbinger of death. I will give you a hint. That beast man actually means man beast, meaning it's actually a group of people. I mean, I'm not saying any particular group that could possibly fit that bill to be the harbinger of death. Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death. Oh, the word harbinger, for those who didn't know, harbinger means I am the one to whom you see first before what I'm ushering in comes. So when you see this beast man, let's see, there's another reference for that. Oh, the abomination of desolation. If you see this person standing in the place where they should not, head the other way. Because this person can't do nothing but be destructive. And so now we have people like Joy Reid and Kamau Bell and the Congressional Do Nothing Black Caucus that still wants that to lead their lives. Boy, what kind of sick depravity is that? It's a very high level. But, you know, it is what it is. So, with that being said, family, guess I'll go ahead and get ready to wrap on up. So, I've been, again, I guess I will probably have to go back and cut out that part. But at least the sound clips are in this. So, it looks like they let me use the sound clip. So I was able to do that. The Unprogressive Black Caucus. Ain't that the truth? Oh, my Lord. Ain't that the truth? Oh, that's funny. That is funny. But yeah, so, you know, you got these people up here that absolutely do not want Babylon to fall because they came here already defeated. These are colonized individuals. And if you notice something else, because they made a point as well as all of these people that are in the Congressional Black Caucus are all immigrants. So do you know we have a Congressional Black Caucus that can never produce a candidate that can run for president? They had Cory Booker. You know ain't nobody voting for him. The best they did, well, and then you got the fraudulent Rachel Dolezal, Kamala Harris. So she's part of but shit, for all intents and purposes now, so Rachel Dolezal might as well be. Might as well hire her. She's looking for work. And since you guys don't give a damn about if a person's really black or not, she identifies as black. What separates her from Kamala Harris? Because ain't neither one of them black, but y'all keep wanting to shove them down our throats like she is. We keep telling you, we know she's not black. I mean, man, not long ago, her mother's birth certificate was produced, and then somebody said something about her dad. Jamaican. Jamaican don't mean black. Jamaican is a colonized island with multiple victors outside of the Jamaicans. So the Jamaicans, they were slaves. Oh, the Africans that are in Jamaica, they weren't slaves. They're real proud of that. But what they don't tell you is they're so uppity that they went down there and started oppressing the poor Jamaicans. And they still have a class system with that in the Caribbean and in other places because the Africans always look down on the Caribbeans. But, you know, for those of us who are well aware of that, and if you live in Canada, then you probably definitely know. Because you know it's a cold system of class up in Canada. You know, I mean, I guess you're going to get it everywhere you go. But, yeah, I went up there, boy, it was real quick to tell me, we were never slaves. We were never slaves. That's real important to you, huh? It really has deep sentimental value to you. We were never slaves. Well, then I guess you should never, ever have a complaint about us getting reparations. But some of y'all, I mean, it's not like, I mean, here, let's keep it a buck. Nigerian tethers. If I were you, I would stop poking this lion because Nigeria had a hand in the slave trade. Now you get some ignorant, ain't no black people had no hands in no slaves. Shut up, stupid. Open a book and read. Or at least pull up a PDF and read it. There's a lot of downloadable PDFs all over the internet. Go get it and read it. Don't you get so many people over here, they just want to believe something? No. Like I got kicked out of a black group because I proved the receipts that Bayard Rustin was a rat. And there's another one. Oh yeah, I forgot. So in the LBGT movement, you have, because the whole reason of how we were going to make sure to snub reparations after they offed Martin Luther King was by way of Bayard Rustin, that rat snitch. And he's also the other one who is largely responsible for the whole reason on this Martin Luther King is a womanizer. On the flip side of that, also, he's the one that got Martin Luther King to get rid of his armed security. Buffer class, right, black. And Bayard Rustin was about that. They had stuff on him. You got to remember. So Bayard Rustin was just a straight up rat snitch. And he set up Dr. King, and he set black folks up to make sure our futures got circumvented by an LGBT agenda. But because he's into white men, he figured we should just take this. It's like one thing, okay, then make it a black gay movement. But see, what you want to do is say, oh, no, all these other people need the money. And that's about your damn sexual access. That ain't got nothing to do with us going further as a community. So, if it's going to be about gay funding or something like this, you make it black. Oh, well, you don't need no rainbow over here because you black. What you want to do is be over there with all of thems. Same thing with a lot of these coons. They go, well, come on, brother, you can't cut my white woman stash off now, bro. Come on, shoot. Becky's dad is white, but shoot, it's almost like I'm getting back at the white men by sleeping with her, man. Don't you see? Oh. Tell you, boy, that sexual access is a beast. But it's an easy tool to exploit because it's a flesh-driven situation. So that's one of the easy. It's an easy enticement. That with you getting some kind of fake idea that you got some status by, well, I don't even mess with no black women, man. I don't even like dark-skinned women, and and all of that. Man, please, all that propagated bullshit, fam. Damn their information. You better learn how to love yourselves, and everything they talking about is for you to hate yourself. So you got to take that with a grain of salt until you can get your thing together. That's exactly what I'm saying. FBA has to be closed because we have to get to our thing and understanding how we come together, how we mesh as a unit, because we are so far removed from even being anywhere close to that. So, it takes time, definitely takes patience, and it takes a willingness to say, damn all of this. Enough is enough. And I hope this message rings clear for a lot of people, because we're going to have to start checking the Joy Reid individual class. And so when I say this, that means that people like this. Now, that's one thing for me. There's some of y'all that already have been doing this, stay at it. you stay at it. You've been shoving this information, this real truth down people's throats, stay at it. Because at this stage in the game, you got to understand the fear of a coon. A fear of a coon is that Zaddy is going to lose power, and now these niggas just going to be running things. And you already heard what Joe Biden said. Shoot, we in trouble because white numbers are going to be down. And he's up there literally saying it to a bunch of old black folks. So he knows exactly what floats their boat, being up under them. And we ain't cut from that cloth. We on some whole new stuff. That's why I say, man, we can't put old wine in new wineskins. They just got to go. Shout out to all of our new grassroots black candidates that just, that have decided to put their feet in the mix. Shout out to you. Peace, power, and blessings. And may you have a victorious run and successful campaign. And, you know, we got to move like that. I mean, just like Marcel was saying earlier today. Now, I got to get this brother on. He was saying earlier today about how he just came out. And this brother actually, like I said, you can see the difference in Gary Chambers. Somebody put some money in that dude. Marcel came straight grassroots, and he's over in the midst of our spaces talking. So, and here's the problem. He speaks B1, and he is already, I showed y'all who Marcel is. He's the brother that has all the different videos running up on Jim Clyburn talking about tangibles. He's also the same one that he's also the same one I showed you about that was talking about we'll never get tangibles. He was like, why not? So that's Marcel. So yeah, he's been on Jim Clyburn's case. South Carolina. So all of my South Carolina voters, let's get Jim Clyburn the hell up out of office and show these people that the only whip we want to see from this point on is the whip that's going to get on that floor and say, these people need some reparations. Now, one thing I see they have in this meeting, I just saw it earlier today. All of a sudden, we got church Negroes talking about reparations. So I'm kind of leery on this. And then they're intermingling, the hell is that? Oh, okay, you got it, Simon. Thank you. They're intermingling Sheila Jackson Lee into a conversation of reparations. Sheila Jackson Lee? And it's like the Baptist church. Oh man, reparation, man, it's overdue. So, family, we have a new task. You keep an eye on this one. All of these come-by-night church Negroes. And let's be clear. To whom the pastor that I just buried yesterday, well, actually, she has another funeral in Oakland. So she might not be buried yet. But, you know, as I we were at her funeral yesterday, a lot of her friends who are other ministers or whatnot, but they childhood friends of hers, you know. So, you know, when you know people for a long time, they got stories and just understanding the impact, the impact that she had. And one of them was the community part. So understanding that your community you better get involved with your community, or it's just going to be the community and no church. And the church used to be a centerpiece, but you got to remember the powers that be know that. Now here's another problem we have with that. That comes with that bull-ass element. And that's the biggest problem that the black church has right now. Your church is overran with Jack and Jill grandfathered in kids and adults and grandmas. All of this. I'm part of this organization. I'm part of that organization. This is the way this new wave ain't moving. The only organization that calls shots here is B1, and that is the code. So, I mean, that might be too hard for people. I get it. Because you have already made your oath. You better make your oath to yourself. Because at the end of the day, I'm noticing all of these people like the Joy Reids, all of these people tied to these organizations at the end of the day always want to make sure that Zaddy don't lose power. Because Zaddy having power. See, if people like us get some money and some power, well, then that means that they don't. You got to remember how people think. They will lose all value to themselves, but how they perceive their relationship with the white power structure. These people be on the brink of suicide. I mean, you see how hard they're fighting to keep this thing afloat. So it is what it is. But like I said, just make sure you give the people the right information. And with this truth, we have already heard what Joy Reid had to say today. You do not give anyone everything they want, and then after that, expect them to give you what they don't care about. That is bad strategy. Out of the words and mouth of Joy Reid herself, your great big person to whom you guys take so many political cues from. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. Let it fall and let us rise. You dig? It is what it is. So, with that being said, family, you can follow me on Instagram at BeatZillaPDX. You can follow me on Twitter at BeatZillaPDX. You can follow me on Facebook at BeatZillaPDX. And on Melanated People, you can find me at Michael Beatzilla Whitmore, and also Patreon, Beatzilla PDX Official. If you have any questions, show topics, news articles, thank you so much, Denise. I so much appreciate it. You can email me at ourrealtruth@gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth@gmail.com. And of course, if you feel so inclined and moved to make a donation to this program, you can put some money in the bucket at Cash App $Beatzilla PDX. That's Cash App $Beatzilla PDX. And also, if you don't have Cash App, you got PayPal. We got PayPal, so you can hit that up at Zilla Muzak. That is ZILLAMUZAK. And that's at the PayPal. So, I hope all of y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Thank every one of you for hanging out with me and even having to come jump from one live to the next. I appreciate y'all. Looks like most of y'all made it back, so I really appreciate that. Because they hate, they be hating on these black spaces. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So until Friday, the weekly wrap up, we will see what's going on. Travis McMichael is trying to get another trial, which I'm pretty sure that'll be denied. It should, with no problem and no hassle, because what sense does that make? So, but what he's claiming is that he's trying to foster up some kind of bias. So they're still trying to play this black pastor angle crap. So I'm pretty sure it's going to get thrown out because that looks ridiculous. But I guess you got to try. Can't knock it. It just sounds so stupid. They were intimidating the jury with their black pastors. And any support for black folks is intimidation for someone else. Go figure. Lord. So anyway, I will be back, and we will be doing this once again in Lord willing and Friday night. So until then, family, be safe, stay vigilant, and stay alive. And peace, power, blessings, and protections to all of y'all. Have a great night. And for those of y'all on the East Coast, have a wonderful, blessed rest this evening. Shalom, y'all.
When you know who Satan is,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth. See, that's what you throw.
Right.
Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knocked out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.